It's back with a new CEO and focus. The iconic Victoria's Secret fashion show hits the runway tonight in New York after a 5-year hiatus. The show was shuttered years ago due to what some say was a lack of inclusivity with models and also the Me Too movement. Professor Scott Warner is the chair of merchandising and marketing program at Northwood University in Midland. He's also an advisor to the Northwood University Fashion Showcase. Professor Warner joins us here now on First at 4. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, well, thank you for inviting me today. It's a pleasure to be here.
So for more than a decade, Professor, Victoria's Secret fashion shows were must-see TV. But ratings started to drop and the brand became embroiled in all kinds of controversies, but now they're back. And they say that they're more inclusive. So what should we expect from this new rebranded Victoria's Secret fashion show?
Well, it's going to be interesting because the fashion show in the past, it's been one about glamour, fun, sexy lingerie, and it's going to, and also they would host talent. So they'd have singers that were, to host the show with them. So I think it's going to be interesting tonight to see what they do.
And after years of the company being run by a man who resigned under some allegations of having connections to Jeffrey Epstein, the new CEO is a woman. And do you think that what we see tonight, the fact that she's a woman, that it will make a difference?
So I do think that makes a difference because the culture there was very hostile to women. It was misogynistic. There was bullying. There was harassment. And they had to make a change. Companies fail because of toxic cultures. And so I believe that the fact that they hired a woman, and I think if I understand the show tonight, it's supposed to be more inclusive. And so I think that's part of the process here. I know there was a world tour last year and they created a video that's on Amazon. And I think that was part of their strategy for coming back. And I think supporting that with some market research, they found that there was a market again for the Angel show. So it's back.
In a statement, the company said that they have moved from promoting an exclusionary view of what's sexy to celebrating all women throughout every phase of their lives. Now, how do you think this new focus of inclusivity and celebrating women of all phases of their lives, I understand Cher's going to be there tonight, will be reflected in their new brand and also on the runway tonight?
Well, the lineup has a lot of the former Angels, and so I'm kind of curious because, I think with the advent of GL1 medications and people obsessed with losing weight through Ozempic and other meds like that, I think there's going to be an impact on women again, and I'm really hoping that they really do embrace all women.
And lastly, Professor, from a marketing and merchandising position, what is the likelihood that tonight's fashion show will spark a comeback movement for Victoria's Secret?
Oh, I have no doubt. They're hitting their target market. They're looking at women 18 to 45. Let's just face it, sexy angels sell product, and I'm sure that tonight they're going to be showcasing the latest designs, and it's going to be a hit.
Well, you heard it here first from Professor Scott Warner, the chair of merchandising and marketing at Northwood University. Professor Warner, thanks so much for joining us here on First at 4. Have a great day.
Thank you. Take care.